Tomorrow marks 1 year since the theater shootings in Aurora, Colorado. 12 people died and 58 others were wounded. John Blackstone shows us how one young survivor is coping.
3, 4, 7.
On the cheer squad at her Denver area high school, 14-year-old Kaylin Bailey is learning to trust others to catch her. Trust hasn't come easy for Kaylin in the year since she survived the Aurora theater shooting, as those with her were gunned down.
There's times when I feel like anything and everything bad is going to go wrong, and then I'm just paranoid about it, but then everything ends up being fine, and then I start feeling better.
I got people running out of the theater, they're shot.
When the gunman opened fire at the midnight movie, Kaylin was sitting with 6-year-old Veronica Moser Sullivan and her mother, Ashley Moser, who was shot twice. Moser was paralyzed, unable to move. Kaylin struggled to save Veronica. She called 911.
And they told me to give Veronica CPR, and I was trying to explain to them that I couldn't because Ashley was laying on top of Veronica and I couldn't get to Veronica's chest.
In spite of Kaylin's efforts, Veronica died, the youngest victim of the mass shooting. At the time, people were calling you a hero. You were denying that. How do you feel about what you did that night now?
I didn't feel like a hero then, and I don't feel like one now either.
We first met Kaylin 2 days after the shooting. It must have been very confusing in there that the shooting is going on, the movie is still playing, the lights are off. What was that like in there?
It was terrifying. I knew where he was shooting from, but I didn't know where he was.
While the bullets missed her, her emotional wounds seemed obvious.
I'm still in shock. I don't think that it's hit me yet, what I've been through.
Over the past year, she has had help coming to terms with the terror of that night, but it remains a work in progress.
Like, my therapist will ask me certain questions about the theater, and then I'll answer, and then she'll say, how do you feel about that? And it's like blocked. It's like I have no feelings about it.
She hasn't been to a movie since, says she will probably never eat popcorn again.
People always used to tell me that it gets better, but you're always going to have those times in the day where it's just not good at all.
Earlier this year, she went on a church trip to Haiti, where she worked with orphans. There, she found some perspective.
I thought that my life was hard, but then I went to Haiti and I was like, my life really isn't that bad.
And at orientation for the high school, where she will start as a freshman this fall, she discovered the cheer team.
I noticed like all the cheer girls were like laughing and having fun, and I was like, wow, I want to be a part of that.
As the smallest on the team, she's been given a place right at the top. For some, that could be frightening. But Kaylin is learning to face her fears and defeat them. For CBS This Morning, John Blackstone, Denver.
Okay.
What an incredible young girl.
So poised and mature in the telling of the story, those gorgeous, gorgeous eyes. And you don't think about the effects that she will never, popcorn is totally unacceptable to her now.
He said the right thing, facing fear and conquering it.
That's right.